Crescent Ballroom, how's it going? Oh man, how are we doing this wonderful July Thursday evening, folks, in this motherfucker? I see a whole ass family over here. It's a whole ass white family on the left. That's how bad the country's gotten. They want to listen to black people near midnight. I got a adorable black couple up front. You guys haven't been here in a few months, have you? I see you here before. Yeah, you guys sit over here last time. Give it up for the black couple that had faith in me. I need that right now. Good, good, good. So you know how incredibly mundane this show is. Let's get a heat index on the room. How's the back of the bar doing? Oh, it's usually, I mean, I see 30 people, so that seems like an appropriate response for 30, so I guess we'll rock with that. How's the left side of the room doing? How's that cubby hole doing over there? There's, like, to be fair, there's too many backwards hats per capita over there. Like, either this is extremely cool or you guys just got out of high school. Like, the fuck is going on over there? Motherfuckers wearing baseball caps at 11 p.m. Monsoon season. What the fuck is going on? All right, how's the right side of the room doing? Yeah, it's very lovely. In the middle of the room. By far, first off, by far, this is beyond race. This is the darkest area in the entire room. Not only is it heavily brown, but everyone's dressed like a stagehand over here. You guys are all in fucking black. You guys about to crew up and put up Motley Crue? What the fuck are you guys doing? All right, I cursed more than I felt like in the first 5 minutes, so I'm sorry for that. My name is Omar Newton. Welcome to This Week Sucks Tonight. I got this jacket dry cleaned today. It was stinking for like 3 months. So come up and hug a nigga. I'm feeling real good. I see a lot of black people in here. That's promising. They haven't caught all of us yet. We're still free. It's good. It's good. All right, give it up for Aaron, Compton, Jess Marie, all my help over here. We're going to help it go on tonight. If you're on your phone, we live stream the show every night. It's on YouTube, This Week Sucks Tonight. Jump on, share the live show. But, you know, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let me introduce my co-host and let's get into this shit. Let me get some fucking walk-off music. I have to play my own goddamn walk-off music. All right. Give it up for Trump's right-hand man. He looks like every white dude on Capitol Hill right now. Give it up for my co-host, Michael James Turner. Hey. How we doing? Good week? Good week? It was a good week for white people. It's been a good administration for white people. Are you doing J-Rock? Is that what you're doing? TDE is still running things. How's everybody doing? Turn my stare up? Turn my stare up. Turn my stare up. Okay. Good week. Man, I've been getting high and going to work. I don't know why I didn't start doing that 8 years ago, man. Dude, I have no worry. I didn't do any work today. I was just stoned looking at NPR. Well, at least you're consistent. You didn't put them off your trail. You've never done. No, I've never done any work, but now I have a reason to be fired on top of it. I'm excited for you. It's been good. How's your week been so far, mother? You're real quiet so far.
Been good, yeah. Been good. Just trying to get more Tecates in me. Just trying to feel out the vibe. More black people than I'm used to in the front, so I'm just trying to get my bearings straight.
Like even I'm a little nervous.
Bearings straight, yeah.
It's like I don't did the the venue relocate to South Mountain? How the fuck? My family lives
Shout out
down
to
there. I can make
24th
fun
and
of
Broadway.
And
Shout out to 24th and
I know this
Broadway.
nigga in the corner and said, come on now, you don't even live here. Shut up. I know every black person in Phoenix. You don't live here.
Yeah. If you live here, what's the worst Circle K in Phoenix?
Yeah, name it right now.
Name it right now. What cross street?
Cross streets.
Hey, 48. No.
Fillmore fucking first.
First of all, this is-
Thank you.
Fillmore
motherfucker.
First is the worst one.
Give it up.
He's
Give it
talking
up.
about 48th Street.
Give it up for the most racially ambiguous two people in the entire fucking room. You don't know if they're Persian or Venezuelan over there. What the fuck is happening
Well,
over
they
there?
definitely have scholarships to multiple universities.
Yeah,
We
they are
know that.
diversity hires at best.
They have been put down by the man throughout their life.
What'd you do this week, man?
Got out in the wilderness a little bit. Always, you know me, I'm a big hunter.
Big hunter.
Yeah,
I don't
big
know you as a
hunter.
big
Yeah,
hunter.
a big hunter. I own guns and archery. And I was
Bag
out there.
anything?
You know what? Actually, it was went by the river. We did some fishing and
I
stuff.
saw some. What happened?
Oh, look, you faded back into my
I faded back in. Here we go. There it was. There.
This was me fishing, yeah. Oh,
This
yeah,
is you?
yeah, there were some bears out there.
Is this you right here?
You know what? He talked shit first.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he brought it on himself, I think.
Wow. Wow, buddy. Wow, holy shit. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right.
Well, he
Wow.
brought, he
What
said,
you? Oh, that's
because
he
he kicked me first.
That's right. That was
Because you don't
first
go below
contact.
you don't go below the belt.
You know how the law works. You're
Yeah.
a good man.
So I had him below the Winnie the Pooh region right there.
I meant to take that fade effect out. I had to do this
You added a
presentation.
fade effect to the top of the show that I don't
deep-
think anybody was ready
A
for.
deep vein thrombosis fade.
Shout out to Microsoft
It's the
PowerPoint.
slowest fade ever. So let's go ahead and change the mark and get some guests up here that are waiting patiently in the back, wondering what the fuck's going on. First story of the night. Don Presidente has made a Supreme Court nomination, and the future face of the Supreme Court is this middle-aged Trevor Skies looking motherfucker right here. This is Brett Kavanaugh. Brett Kavanaugh. This dude looks like an old Trevor Skies. If you guys don't know who Trevor Skies is, here's a picture comparison. This is Trevor. This is your future
Trevor's
Supreme Court
father.
judge. Now, I see a little skepticism in your faces. You're like, that doesn't really look like Trevor. Why? Because he's missing a fucking leather jacket and a mic. Right? Now he looks like an old-ass Trevor that eats froyo on Tuesday evenings.
And neither of them are more funny than Andrew Dice Clay. Brett Kavanaugh.
That's where you're at? Andrew Dice Clay, that's the reference you threw out?
That's what I did. Yeah.
You're lagging, doggy. After the nomination of Brett Kavanaugh, and first of all, the frustration that I know is in everyone's face that a white dude named Brett is going to be the last deciding voice towards whether you have reproductive rights or not is not lost on me, folks. That's a beautiful piece of frat boy irony. Brett said we can't have Plan B. Fuck.
When did everything change in America? It was Brett.
Brett.
Pretty much Brett.
Brett said we can't, we gotta keep the guns in the schools, man.
They didn't like
Do you
that.
guys even know that this happened? I see the look on people's faces like, is this the end of the world? I don't even know. I didn't even know they picked one. Oh man, I think Trump picked this dude mainly because he thinks that this dude loves to fuck his daughters as much as he does. There we go, right there. Oh, we got an O on Trump fucking his daughters at 11:30 at night. Liberal Crescent Ballroom. O on Trump fucking his daughters. What you've been posting on Facebook for the last 2 years. All right.
That hand is getting creepy though.
A dramatic rescue of 12 soccer players from a cave in Thailand was successfully staged after the team was trapped for over 2 weeks. Incredible. Now they're talking about they're going to make a movie and a museum to these motherfuckers.
I'll tell you what, when I Google Thai boys, I don't look for a story of redemption.
All right.
So, disappointing week for
All
me.
right. That's okay.
Just kind of an odd week.
Okay. Now we travel to England, land of knife fights, poor dental work, And rappers trying to sound tough with an English accent. We'll never believe you.
Is that ting?
We'll never believe
Is this
you.
where they do the ting?
You guys know any English rappers? Here's some English rappers I picked out for you. First of all, this dude's name, all their names are cute as fuck. They sound like Hello Kitty names. This dude's name is Tiny Timpa. He's got a tiny temper. And he decided to put an A at the end because he's not for the use of the ER version. And this dude's name is Dizzy Rascal. That sounds like an alternate name for the Tasmanian devil. I am a Dizzy Rascal, and I'm here to spit these hot rhymes. Can anybody guess what this dude's name is? This is indeed a rapper, and he's one of the hottest.
Brett.
It's Brett. It's Professor Green. I'm sure his first name is Brett, though.
Professor Green.
Professor Green. What a weak ass. Fuck England. They all deserve to die. English, fresh off a devastating loss in the World Cup to Croatia, has turned their snaggletooth rage towards Trump ahead of his first official visit to the UK, which, to be clear, he's only visiting because he thought bangers and mash was UK slang for banging porn stars during a marathon of mash.
Which does sound fun.
It sounds fun. The Brits have been trolling hard to get American Idiot by Green Day to be the #1 song in the country by the time Trump arrives tomorrow morning. The only problem with this strategy is that everybody has to listen to American Idiot by Green Day more than once. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, who happens to be Donald Trump. I wouldn't wish that on him.
The type of person that prefers late Green Day?
I want to
Is
hear
the worst person.
American Idiot, and if we could segue into Boulevard of Broken Dreams, I could slip my wrist right here in the fucking Circle K.
I didn't get into Green Day till American Idiot, really.
They're real punk.
Dookie didn't do it for me.
I'm mad that a rapper didn't name this album Dookie before 3 white dudes from Ohio.
Well, actually, it's Dizzy Rascal's last album.
It's Dizzy Rascal's last album.
Dookie Rascal.
Trump's visit is part of actually, I guess there's another piece of news. They're trying to get this balloon flown over Parliament while Trump is in town. And I'm like, I don't understand. This only looks like a solid case for pro-life. Like, if I see a balloon with Trump on, I'm like, that looks like a baby. I don't want to have no fucking kids. I want my niggas looking like this.
He
And I plan to have sex with an Armenian woman, so there's chances it's gonna come out orange. Once you dilute this mahogany, burnt sienna is your end result, okay?
I think it's when you're banging a Vietnamese person. That's a fun joke about Agent Orange.
Wow.
We poisoned all of them.
11:30, we already got a mass genocide joke that's on the stage with a thud.
Fun Agent Orange joke.
Trump's visit is part of a NATO summit, and it doesn't look like it's going that great. Here's Trump speaking at NATO, a NATO-hosted breakfast with John Kelly, the whatever the fuck he is in the racist government. But to pay attention, I'm gonna show you guys a video. Pay attention to John Kelly's
massive hands.
I think he photoshopped them bigger. Pay attention to John Kelly's entire energy while Trump is talking right here. It's so funny.
But Germany is totally controlled by Russia.
Pay attention to my nigga in the
They're
left
getting
right.
from 60 to 70% of their energy from Russia and a new pipeline. And you tell me if that's...
I know this nigga didn't
I
just say
think
that.
it's not.
Oh my God, son. I hate this motherfucker right here. Oh my, bruh. I gotta tell Marcus about this shit. Let me text Marcus. This nigga said they're getting oil from Russia. Marcus! Mark! Text me back. I hate this nigga. I'm gonna send you a gif of Kanye right now. Hang on. And there we go. You still talking? Oh my God, son. Oh my, I hate this nigga so much. And that is the internal monologue of John Kelly. He used the N-word in his head, as we all suspected. A pity slash we don't know what's going to happen next applause, and I'll take it. Next up, we got a small piece of news. A study was released earlier this week that said 99% of women prefer their men to not wear Speedos, and they actually don't want to be near them when they're wearing them.
99%?
99%, and that, I mean, I would like to talk to the 1% that's left here in this room and ask you, you don't fuck with this right here? hear me out here. Don't fuck with that. That's me. It's all me. That's genuine. 100%. That's 100% Oscar Mayer right there. Black Forest ham all up in that.
I got that Nathan's kosher.
Oh, and there you are. I didn't know you had tattoos, buddy.
Yeah, it's
Are those my trucks? Are you wearing my speedos?
Well, yeah, but also I just got those tattoos in the wilderness. Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna be a wrestler next
Why
week.
do you look afraid?
I'm working on evening out my tan, but it's fine.
What are these tattoos of?
Past wives, and I think the one, actually I tried to do the rock thing on the left bicep. It didn't work out. Not Samoan. Not Samoan.
Fair. Former Papa John CEO John Schnatter. Oh, you knew we were about to talk about it. You knew we were about to talk about it. Former CEO, former John Schnatter, pictured here asking two frat boys, hold me up so this chick can get a good look at my big banana pepper.
This is an amazing picture.
This is a real picture of John Schnatter at a Louisville game. He's probably had 2 hits of Molly and 3 shots of Fireball. And he is feeling himself. And these 2 boys, all around the clavicles. You guys are strong boys. That's some strong boys. Papa John resigned as chairman of Papa John's for saying the N-word in a conference call. We all fucking heard about it because we love to pay attention to it. In this conference call, however, the exact phrasing he was quoted as having said was, this nigga ate all the garlic sauce. Like, so.
And in context, you kind of get it.
Like, in context.
You do get, I don't.
Like, linguistically speaking, this is the proper way of using the N-word. This nigga ate all the garlic sauce on it.
And then somebody was like, you know, it's just melted butter.
But the nigga ate all of it. Like, I didn't even get to dip my crust in this shit yet.
So you telling me Papa John's is a no-go now?
No, Papa John's is done, man.
What?
I fuck with Papa John's heavy.
I fuck with Papa John's.
Who fucks with Papa John's in there? Ooh, I don't like that.
Nobody fucks
response.
with Papa John's?
No one fucks with Papa John's?
Yeah, see, we got. Oh, is that Casey? Yeah, of course Casey fucks with Papa John's. He looks like a substitute teacher. It's the only thing he can afford. You know what I mean? Yes, I fuck with Papa John's.
I fuck with Papa John's heavy. Now I need a new pizza.
I'm pissed off. I hate this shit.
So, me and Mike were fucking sitting around like, we need a new pizza, number one option. Clearly, we go to Papa John's first for all our pizza needs. And we were like, we need to figure out what the next number one pizza is going to be for us. So we brought some pizzas.
We got to try the best pizza.
Yeah, we want to get somebody up here to tell us what the number one pizza is.
So we need somebody to help us figure out what the next best
Anybody
pizza
want to do a
is, 'cause I fuck with Papa John's.
pizza test?
Who
Pizza
wants to
taste
try
test.
some pizza?
Yeah.
Pizza.
Anybody?
I heard a
Who
deep,
said we heard a deep
voice.
bellow of a yeah?
A deep voice Teddy Pendergrass with dreadlocks in the
Is
front
you
row.
right here?
Say, yeah, I gotta
Look
eat
at
some
you.
pizza.
Yeah,
Get him
look
up here. Get
at-
up
Here
here.
we go.
Let's get the lights on, Jory.
He looks like Chris Rand from SNL with dreads on.
Oh man. This
Oh no, he looks like Keenan Ivory with dreads.
Look at
He
this.
looks like
That's Larry Fitzgerald in an alternate future.
looks like Larry Fitzgerald stayed out at the Phoenician a little too long.
All right.
Here, you want to? All right, hey, look this way, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a pizza off. Here, you want to sit down? Maybe grab that chair right there.
Yeah,
Have a
grab
seat.
that chair.
Grab
Take a seat. We got a couple of
seat.
slices of pizza for
So
you.
you got to try these pizzas real quick. Hold on.
Deep dish, spin, what we got going on?
Oh. We've got much better than that, my
Don't
friend.
stuff nothing in my crust.
You got it. We won't place any pizza on your penis.
Slice number one.
I know that was your number one fear in coming out tonight, is that a white dude would put pizza on your dick, but I promise you it's not going down like that.
I would never do that.
Also,
unless I was called the N-word.
Also, date sitting at the table, you want to lock that in the kink book. He wants pizza put on his dick. Okay, you want to lock that. That's what he wants later. Take a bite. All right. What do you think?
I think it's pizza.
He is correct. It is
But
pizza.
do you fuck with it heavy though?
It is pizza. It is correct. Hand that over to me.
On a scale from lightweight to heavy, do you
Cheese
fuck with
sauce,
it
how
heavy?
do you feel about it, son?
From
You
lightweight
fuck
to
with
heavy.
it?
How do you fuck with
Like
it?
heavy.
Like
You fuck with
lightweight or you fuck with it heavy?
Like, do you fuck with it heavy?
Heavy. Born in Harlem, raised in Brooklyn school.
We don't want to hear that.
Hey, so he's doing the whole Pete Rock thing. I seen Pete Rock.
I don't want to hear 50 Cent's brother.
So he just claimed 3 boroughs.
I know, it's too many brothers.
So actually, I get it. That's a way to say this pizza.
Brooklyn, Harlem, and what else?
I think Queensbridge.
Did they say Queens?
I don't know. I think
Those are all 30 miles from each other.
I just heard the first 4 tracks on Illmatic in my mind.
What's the second pizza? Second pizza. What was that first pizza, Mike?
First pizza was Brooklyn, Harlem, and Queens.
Brooklyn, Harlem, and Queens pizza. Take a bite of that. Don't be scared. We didn't put our dicks on it or nothing like that. That's crazy. Why would we put our penis on a pizza? That's silly. What do you think of it? Does it taste testicular?
Lightweight or heavy? Brooklyn or Queens?
None of the above.
All right, here's Bronx for you.
He's not for that.
So he
Are you
eats all
logging
these
those
pizzas.
pizza choices? Are you logging
All
those
right, yeah,
pizza
so we
choices?
got-
Which one
yeah.
is this one?
No, these are all the same manufacturer. This is
Man, don't come at me like that, son. Like I'll come with variety.
Well, the funny thing is they're all owned by a rich white man. I can tell you that.
All right, so you don't even have to eat it to make a choice, really. Just pick 1 through 3, and that'll
like
be our
one,
new
one,
number
two, or
1
three?
pizza.
Which one you like?
You can say I had to like one.
You have to prefer one.
If
You, have to prefer, you either have to prefer one or sing an Eric Benet song.
Number two.
Number 2, all right.
is
So now we're all in on Domino's.
no. Is that Domino's?
That was the number 2 was Domino's.
What was number 1?
Number 1 was Pizza Hut.
And what was number 3?
The one that he didn't even fuck with, it was hot. It was hot. When I got it, it was hot and ready. Now it's just ready.
You say you have Little Caesars? Give me that Little Caesars right now, my nigga. Right now. First of all, it was hot. It's still ready.
First of all, that's the reason Papa John's got shut down. Don't call him that.
Thank you very much.
Hey, we got, all right, then we got the pizza off. Now we're doing Domino's. We're all in on Domino's, everybody.
Everybody give it up. Give it up for BET Predator. Really appreciate you coming up here and taste testing. Go ahead and give me that hot and ready. I'm going to need that for the rest of this show. I've been drinking rosé since noon.
He's not ready for it.
All right,
Or
I got
just
a
ready
pizza.
now.
I got a pizza. That was our pizza off. We made our decision. In conclusion, Papa John's is done. And if you guys want to know the real reason he said the N-word, it went like this. It went better ingredients, better niggas, Papa John's. That's it. Is everybody ready for our first guest on the evening? Okay, our first guest coming to the stage is a young, chubby boy who's yet to reach adolescence. Please give it up for Nick Giasulo!
Not chubby, I'm big boned! Can I borrow your table?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you. I'm working on it, guys. I'm like, that was the meanest intro, Anwar.
I've said worse
A
in my
chubby
dreams.
boy.
You want any Domino's?
I've been working on it, bro. I've been going to Planet Fitness, alright? Anybody else too broke for LA Fitness? Or just me? No? Where do you work out, sir? New York Sports Club? That's a long commute, bro. How far away?
That's the opposite of LA Fitness.
That's the opposite. Yeah, that's the other coast, man. Holy shit. Planet Fitness is a weird gym, bro. They have a weird. LA Fitness knows what they're doing, right? They're about the weight training, the cardio, the recovery. Planet Fitness, they're about the bagels, the pizza nights, the Tootsie Rolls. They have alarms if you're working out too much. You guys know that? If you start like lifting weights and breaking a sweat, a trainer runs over like, "Stop succeeding! You're making everybody uncomfortable. Eat a Tootsie Roll." It's like working out at Mike's house. I don't like it. I don't do it. I've been going to hot yoga instead. Anyone do hot yoga? Mike, hot yoga, ever done it?
You've never worked out at my house.
That's true. I never worked out of your house. Don't poke holes in my shit, man. You want to go to hot yoga with me? It's fun.
Yeah, I'll go.
Alright, so if you've never been, let me explain it to you. Hottest, most humid room in Arizona. Everybody's barefoot. Everybody's sweating and farting out all this bad energy. And that's when they ask you to breathe deeper than you've ever breathed in your entire life. It's fucking gross. I caught something the first time I went to hot yoga. I'm in a stance. I'm just doing like an on all fours thing. And the hot yoga chick's in front of me. She does a move. She reaches her sweaty, bare foot backwards. And it brushes into my eye. It was so gross. I got home. I'm like, what happened to my... I caught a foot fetish. It was weird. So weird. Thanks, guys. I haven't gotten to say fuck all night. You know how hard it is to do comedy without saying pussy? It's so fucking... Every single joke has pussy in it. But that make
That's just you.
That's just me?
That's actually a niche,
Well,
yeah.
actually, just everybody's just kind of waiting for one punchline. So.
Yeah.
What punch?
We thought, are you just? I feel
Why
like
did I come here? I hate the show.
I feel like you've stolen every joke from Nanette's special.
I hate it
Is this
so
the
much.
net line?
Is this Nanette?
I'm just glad I woke up drunk today. This is like, if you wake up drunk, you deserve to deal with these two for 5 minutes of your life. Anyone wake up drunk?
I wake up drunk every day.
You wake up drunk every day? Good man. I woke up drunk the other day. I had to go to work after waking up drunk. Anyone do that? I'm not a degenerate like these two. I didn't drive drunk to work. I smoked a joint on the way. Try to balance myself out.
I
was
only
so
drink
high-
at the stop signs.
You only drink. That's not drinking and driving. That's drinking then driving. That's
Yeah.
better. Right. And I didn't drive drunk. I drove still drunk from the night before. Very different.
That's some slick ass white people logic. I like that.
Cops, listen if you're white. Cops, listen if
I
you're
never
white.
thought
Man.
that way.
That's that white man shield. It works out.
You always drink Rumplemans too, so it smells like Listerine.
I missed the beginning of that, but I'm sure it was funny because you're a funny dude.
called me a
Driving
funny
drunk to
Jew?
work, man. You're a funny dude.
Oh, I thought you
That's-
called me a funny Jew, and I was like, that's really nice.
I look way more Jewish than you.
That's probably the nicest thing anybody's ever said about
Every
that guy.
Jew is funny.
You're
Come
a
on.
funny Jew.
Watch some comedy from the 90s. Seriously. Driving drunk to work, driving high. I was so high on the way to work, man. I wasn't even looking at the road. I was just like controlling the arrow on my GPS. Like it's a video game. You know what I mean? Staring at who put a speed bump on the highway. That's stupid. Just keep going. But it worked out. I got to work. I parked at the school I teach at. We made it. It's good. It's
You're
true.
so much funnier when you get to say pussy.
Mike Turner is a
Mike,
pussy.
if you could please stop being rude
It
to
didn't
us.
work. You're right. It worked.
You've been very rude for the last 3 minutes, and you haven't had one slice of hot and ready Domino's.
Have a cold and still ready Caesars. Let's go. Fucking yeah, I'm a teacher, man. Gentlemen, I'm trying to do some comedy up here, and you're having a food fight. I feel like
sorry.
I feel like I'm at elementary
The
school right
stage
now.
is yours. I apologize.
Stage
Stage is
so
yours.
much.
Stage is yours.
And I'm high, and I've like pizzas flying around. I'm like,
Everybody's
I'm gonna make
high.
them-
Stop
can I
bragging
like?
about it.
Can I get in here?
course you can.
Yeah. All right. Fuck yeah.
Anybody else that wants some little
Well, I went to
Caesars?
work hard the other day. So,
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
give it up for my audience plant. I put him there. That worked out. Wasn't a big payoff. Now I get to school high, and all my students are like, Mr. G, why are your eyes so red? Red for red, baby. I need a raise. Let's go. Let's get it going. We do need a raise. But we're fucking 49th in education. 49th in America. Like, you guys know how many states there are, right? I hope you do, because your kids don't. They have no idea.
Don't count Puerto Rico now.
You know, we're behind Puerto Rico in teacher spending. We're 51st in an education statistic in America, Arizona. We are 51st out of 50 because Puerto Rico don't count. So, somebody find who said, haha, I want to know who my racist friend is before I leave today. Thank you very much.
Well, that's my mother.
fun. Yeah,
Just be respectful.
I would have guessed his mother, so that's interesting.
Interesting.
Then I also heard him say, do you fuck with it heavy though? And I heard you say, I've been drinking rosé all day. So the stereotypes are all over the place in this place. I don't know what's going on.
All day.
I work with
Okay.
some weird kids, man. I was playing this kid, rock, paper, scissors. I go, rock, paper, scissors. She goes like this. I'm like, what does that mean? She goes, Jesus. Oh. Rock smashes Jesus, bitch. Back of the line. Don't bring that shit into my house. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Kids are weird, man.
I get stoned every day like Jesus did.
Wow, you guys must like him. That was great.
That was really.
That's just a Jay-Z lyric.
I was playing another kid in rock, paper, scissors. I go, rock, paper, scissors. I throw rock. He said shoot. He goes, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And he does this with his hands. And he just starts shooting everybody. He's like, bang, 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 bang. I'm like, bro, you can't do that. You're going to get in trouble. He got all mad. He was like, but Mr. G, finger banging is my favorite game. No, it's not, Jose. You can't say that. He gets all mad at me. He's like, you can't stop me. Bang, bang, bang. He starts finger banging me. This is why we got to arm teachers, you guys. Seriously. The only part Mike liked is we should arm teachers. That tracks. All right, guys. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah! Give it up for children's finger banging.
Nick Giasulo, who took a bite of pizza and disappointed everyone.
I love a good finger banging joke.
Our next guest coming to the stage is either a food or a man. Please give it up for Pepper Lamb.
That's $27 at stage 44. Lamb, pepper lamb.
Cheers. Just like a nigga, taking your time.
I didn't say that again.
Are we allowed to drink on stage here?
Absolutely.
You're allowed to do whatever you want.
It's encouraged.
If you can drink a hot or eat a hot and ready on stage, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I like
you
it.
can, you
I
can
like
do
it.
one structured joke. Yeah,
Cheers
we'll
up,
be here
folks.
forever.
Cheers up. Let's get it up. We're saluting to ourselves. Get fucked up. Let's get it up. Call it over. It's great.
Now, why did you name yourself after something black people have never cooked? Pepper lamb?
Pepper. I didn't name myself after that, actually. I was actually born with that shit. So, sorry.
Out the womb, you were a mediocre dish.
It's all right. This is when I'm supposed to actually start doing jokes. I'd like to thank everybody coming out here tonight. I especially like to thank the Wakanda section of the bar. Mbaku!
Bye-bye. Am I doing it right?
Don't do the salute.
I see
Put
the
your hands
film.
down.
I see Ant-Man, too.
I do see Ant-Man.
I
I
see
saw him
him
out
all.
there. It's nice. I showed up about 10 o'clock and all the black people were here first, and then they made all the white people sit at the back of the bus. This is awesome. I'm enlightened, and this is special. This is special. I've never seen no shit like that happen before here. I'm actually all the way from Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm just here visiting. Anybody been to Honolulu? All right, don't go no more. Don't. It's everyone always asks me, are there black people there? No, there's two of us, and I'm here now. So my daughter's back holding it down. So we're good. Yeah, I represent. But people always ask me, it's like, oh, so you in Honolulu? Okay, so are you military? Nah. Okay, so you on vacation? Nah. Oh, so you were in the military, then you got out and you stayed? No, I'm just black in Hawaii. Is that like since Lincoln, we're allowed to go everywhere, right? Like, it's still 50, right? It's still 50. We can just go places. Y'all don't know how many Asian people's one black friend I am. It's a whole lot of birthday parties I gotta go to every weekend. I'm just like, none of these kids look like me. Fuck their kids. But I actually halfway grew up here. I went to Brophy College Prep right up the road. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I just want, can somebody call 911? I want to just grab his third slice of hot dog.
I didn't eat dinner.
Can somebody just call 911?
It's gonna be a cardiac arrest.
I'm suicidal.
It's all right. We're gonna help him out. We're gonna help him out. But yes,
Is he ready for the ambulance? He's hot and ready for the ambulance. I'm sorry.
I don't think he's hot and ready. Maybe. Are you hot and ready for the ambulance?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right.
I've been jerking off.
Let's give it up for Down syndrome Will Smith over here. He's looking good. He gonna make it. He gonna make it. I believe him. But like I said, I went up the street to Brophy College Prep. It was very weird. I show up the first day and everybody's like, "Oh man, I had to take this aptitude test. I had to go through all this stuff. I had to get recommendations. I had to do all this kind of stuff. What did you have to do?" Because man, I just showed up with some cleats and a stopwatch. Apparently, I'm a genius. That's right. I was in the Walter Payton Run Darky Run scholarship program. It was great because NAU had the same program after I graduated. No college people in here. Y'all don't like college jokes? Fuck y'all.
They're still trying to wrap their head around a black dude in Flagstaff.
Yeah. There's the football team, the basketball team, and 12 other people. That was about it. But like I said, I do hail all the way from Honolulu, and you guys hear all the natural disasters on the news. You hear, oh shit, there's a volcano. Oh shit, there's a flood. Oh shit, there's a hurricane. Oh shit, there's a tsunami. I'm not worried about none of that shit at all. Wasn't afraid, wasn't scared. I lived through all of it. There was a missile launch, or a fake missile launch, that they said, yo, Korea launched some shit. Y'all need to be ready. I was not concerned about it whatsoever. But a month ago when Starbucks cut off white people in the afternoon, I was scared shitless. That's real. I was like, oh shit, oh damn, they gonna get us now. I know to watch out for the police, but I don't know to watch out for 40-year-old Gretchen soccer mom just sniping niggas on the afternoon on the deal. It's real bad. I feel like the energy has left the room. The white people don't like the back of the bus? You don't? What about you, my man? You tried to get a seat like 4 times up front. And we was like, no. We letting my man's up here with, how long you been growing your hair, my man?
18 years.
18 years. How long has he been growing his hair? He said 18 years. How long have you known him? Not 18 years. You think he lying? You don't? You believe him? How long you been growing your hair?
Look at this nigga.
First of all, this just turned into a weird beauty school conversation. 18 years.
Look at how he tried to break up the only loving black couple he's seen in 30 years. He's trying to break
I wanted to
up.
see if she had borrowed some of his hair and like attached it to hers.
You
Or
anti-black woman ass
I am
nigga.
not anti-black woman at all.
You're giving, don't hate on the
I was
only
just trying to
lesbian
find
couple
out.
up here. Come on now.
I was trying to find out how long. How long you been rocking your hair like that? That long?
Ooh, that means the Clinton administration. I
None
think.
of our business.
A lot of white people in the back didn't hear the black woman up front get into a low, nigga, you better chill voice.
I
But
know.
I heard it.
I heard it too.
I heard it. And I know in her head she was like, Pastor TD States, you need to chill.
She was like, ask me one more question, you gonna get these hands.
We came out for a nice burrito dinner.
How come you put your wine in your mug?
It's called branding.
Political reasons.
Okay. He's selling shit. That's good. I bought one of those mugs last time I was here, just to let you know.
You should have your fucking drink in it. Cheers.
It doesn't travel well.
Again, the mugs are $9.11.
Did you fuck your mug?
Nah,
Okay.
it's just away, far away. I feel like they set me up for failure up here.
We set everyone up for failure. on this.
That's good. That's good.
Just be yourself.
I still love you guys.
Stage is yours. You got one more structured joke?
No. I don't. How about that?
Well, get the fuck off my stage.
I shall. Thank you guys.
Give it up. Give it up
Give
for
it up for Kawhi's
Pepper Lamb. Give it up for Pepper Lamb.
Yeah, give it up for Childish Gambino's last album.
All right, I'm gonna bring up another guest. I'm gonna just keep the guests rolling for a second here. So somebody does one structured joke up here.
Oh, yeah.
Our next guest coming to the stage.
Captain wants the Pizza Hut.
If you want some pizza, it's right behind this loving cargo shorts wearing dad up here, who's disappointed his entire family by bringing them here from the Western Inn in the Avenues. Our next guest coming to the stage is a young, spry, youthful man that just graduated from college and is ready to start his open mic venture. Give it up for Johnny Moss, guys.
Oh, Johnny Moss. There
Johnny
he is.
Moss.
He's probably, yeah, there he is.
There he is. There's the young guy coming to the stage now. Put your hands together for the young college graduate. College young youthful
Oh,
guy.
look at you. You got the Yeezys. Look at that.
What's up?
What's up? We already did a Martin line. This motherfucker. WCUP. What's up? What's up? What's up?
You folks, I don't know. Anyhow, hey, I'm Johnny Moss. I'm 76 years old, which makes me the oldest person in this building.
You're as old as the building.
I'm as old as the
You're as
building.
old as the building.
And I got 3 constant things in my life. I'm old, I'm slow, and I'm fat.
They're on board.
Okay. Now that we got that over
That's
with.
what a hilarious thing to write down and say to an audience. with confidence.
But
He also put down, say it slowly, so they get it.
Also, he's about to just tell you why the 27 Yankees are better than any lineup.
hey, I just got to tell you something. I don't think you know this, but Mimi and I have been smoking pot together.
That's a reference to
First
Turner's
of all,
mother.
what a hilarious 76-year-old burn. Me and your mother have been smoking pot together.
You know
Because
this
it's
is
the
good
only
because
thing
he used her
realistic,
first name. He used her first
He
name.
did.
He's been fucking your mom, dog.
And it's funny when it's based in reality because everybody knows he can't get it up to fuck anymore.
You got that right.
No, I know it.
It's been 7 long years.
The last time you 69, you were 69?
Michael, that's rude.
That's almost close.
I know, it's a good math joke.
Yeah. All right, this is fun. Where was I?
You were slow, old, and fat. Not in that order.
Thank you very much.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
I know, thank you.
You look great. Stage is yours.
By the way, I blush. I'm a ginger, you know. So, I'm not trying to match you. Anyhow.
That's like, I don't even know, that feels racist, but I don't know why.
Honey, I grew up in Harlem, North Harlem.
Really? That's your boy right there.
There's a piece of
There's Harlem, Queens, and Brooklyn right there.
I really learned how to run.
That's the Wu-Tang Clan in one man right there. All five
The
brothers.
only thing you forgot was Shaolin.
If you talk to him, you are entering the 36th chair. I tell you that much.
You
Right?
gotta take the Staten Island
Oh.
Ferry.
They're going to ask me for a structured joke, so I'm not going to do it. But seriously, I'm old, fat, slow, but I haven't been this good looking in a long time.
Are we supposed to say how good looking?
If you want to.
Oh, okay. I've been watching a lot of Dangerfield.
I got stopped at the airport 9 years ago. I mean, that seems like a long time for you, but not for me. I'm going through security, and they say, we got to check your bags. I said, what bags? I checked them at the curb. I said, no, the ones under your eyes.
There it is. There's that 1987 comedy you were missing.
Who said this is comedy? This is true life.
I have not said
Up
it's
here
comedy.
doing in the net shit. This is the net again.
Actually, I got a great gig now. I'm a senior. I dog and house sit. So far, I've sat for 67 dogs, 4 chickens, 3 parrots, a couple of gerbils, whatever they are, and a potbelly pig. But I still haven't had any pussy.
That was a long road to walk.
Damn,
to
where's
pussy
Nick
joke.
Jaluso? That's a funny ass
That was
pussy
a
joke.
long road to
There you
walk.
go. Yeah, well,
And people were questioning when you said gerbils or gerbils, we were like, oh, he definitely says Muslim.
I thought it was gonna be a Goebbels joke. I thought Hitler was
yeah,
having fun.
I do have a pig joke though.
You got a, what is it?
A pig joke.
A pig joke.
Yeah.
Well, you're good at setup so far.
Okay. I sat for this potbelly pig. Her name was Emmer. She was a beautiful black Vietnamese pig. I have nothing against the Vietnamese, even though I was in the war. Did I just go to heaven? Don't fucking scare me like that, man. Anyhow, this pig, after the owners left, I got a carrot for her and I say, Emma, come here, we gotta talk. I give her my best mafia talk, you know. Listen, I'm gonna be here for 4 days. I don't want you to make this place a pigsty. I know you're pig-headed, but if there's any trouble, there's gonna be a luau.
That was written by Walter Matthau in The Odd Couple.
Might have been. Did you ever watch that shit?
Yeah, I had a father.
But listen, anyhow, this is a true story. So I'm dog sitting right now, as a matter of fact. Thankfully, they're asleep somewhere. And we had that big monsoon on Monday, and there was a garbage can out, and it just blew the hell away. Well, Tuesday afternoon, I'm just getting out of the shower after 17 naps, and isn't that funny? A lot of naps.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot. I did forget when I messaged you about the show. I told you it was an assisted living room, and I meant to say just a
I'll
living
be there soon. Anyhow, no, you fucking screwed me up. I don't know where I was at.
You were at fat, slow, and old.
Yeah, he's. I got it. So, jump forward to Tuesday afternoon. I just came out of the shower, and the dogs are going fucking crazy. They're barking. Somebody's at the door. So I had a choice. I had the bath towel, which is a standard bath towel, which nothing on me is standard, okay? Doesn't fit. I need something from a tent maker, you know? And a washcloth. So I opt for the towel. I run to the door, soaking wet, holding it in front of me, open the door. There's this beautiful blonde, the next door neighbor, you know, about 40-ish. I immediately put her on my MILF list, and
there goes my boner.
well, I didn't have one either, otherwise the towel would have just been sitting there, you know. But, and she was complaining that I took her pail, because I would cover the pail and put it back. No, that was mine. Anyhow, she leaves, and a little later, apparently my pail was found. So, for me, this was like a reverse fantasy, you know? I've never been able to walk in on anybody when they were naked. I have been the George Costanza of that problem, but, you know, so I figured I want to go over and thank her for bringing the pail back. She tells me, no, I try to figure out, well, what time might she be coming out of a shower? I went over there at 7:30 in the morning. And would you know it, nobody was fucking home.
Yeah, that's. Oh man, next time, if you ever come up to me and say, "Should I close on the pail thing?"
Buddy, I haven't heard an old white man waste that much time since Brett Favre was playing for the Packers. That was incredulous.
Johnny fucking Moss, everybody! Love you, baby.
Give it up for Johnny Moss.
Johnny Moss.
Oh, wow.
He'll be doing an open mic called His Friend's Funeral next Saturday.
I feel like I was high watching C-SPAN.
He's got, his upcoming dates look like a who's who of eulogies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my Lord. I love that. So I got the pail, right?
Would you guys give it up
So I got a pail. She got a pail. And I'm thinking, when's she gonna be up? I'm gonna get this pail back on her. Motherfucker, who's had a pail? What's a pail?
One more time for Don Imus.
Don Imus.
I wish you would have just said the N-word. It would have made all that more interesting.
That's Papa John. That's actually Papa John.
That is Uncle Tom's right
Papa
there.
Johnny Moss.
Our next
Johnny
guest
Moss.
coming to the stage is a man who refuses to take that fucking hat off. Please give it up for Brian Ritchie.
Yay! Or a young Johnny Moss, as I like to call him.
What's up, fellas? Give it up for my father who was just up here. He's been doing comedy like 4 months and shit, you know, it's never too late to, go for that dream.
So you're the one he said, should I close with the pail joke? And you're like, yeah, do it.
I told him to do that.
Do it, yeah, do it with fervor.
Yeah, I said a little bit faster, but, his Netflix special's coming out soon. Fat, old, forgetful, slow.
You want a hot and ready, Richie?
Didn't even give him some pizza. Give the man some fucking pizza.
I might kill him.
No, not me. You should have gave Johnny some pizza, man. It's all right. Anyway, you heard he's been smoking weed with your mom, right? Did your mom smoke weed?
I didn't know my mom smoked
That's your mom
weed.
right there,
My
Mimi.
mother.
That's me.
She's awesome. She is amazing,
And
woman.
she's amazing, yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say that. Does she smoke weed? Let's for the record.
Well,
dude.
now that I'm looking at it, that looks like
She
glaucoma. Looks like glaucoma.
got a little bit of that smoky eye.
She looks a little, her eyes look red for Ed.
I want a real answer.
I've never smoked weed with her, but she's neurotic as fuck, and I've tried.
I say, you try. Does Mimi smoke weed?
Oh, yeah. I've smoked her out a couple times.
You have?
Yeah.
You lied.
Out of an apple.
My mom's the apple.
My
That's fucking.
My dad used to do so much cocaine, he used to throw a pound of weed at her and tell her to shut the fuck up. That's actually a true story.
a healthy
Wow,
marriage.
that is a
That was
damn
No
Miss
wonder
Eve.
you're so fucked up, man.
Yeah.
That's what you got going on.
Swag weed too, so she never knew.
Terrible.
And Reggie.
I smoke weed with my mom. My mom loves weed, which is cool. Every time I go over to her house, she's like, "Did you bring the pot?" You know. I'm lying. Every time I go over there, I live with her. I mean, so that's kind of fibbing a little bit. I do say she lives with me sometimes, just because if you flip it, it sounds so much better. You don't see the difference between my mom lives with me and I live with my mom? One way, she lives with me, I have a house and a mortgage, and I have an extra room for her, and I'm a hero. The other way, I live with my mom, I'm a 40-year-old fucking bum, which is actually more accurate and sad. But,
Damn, it wasn't funny, but it was the first structured joke.
yeah, no, I got some structured,
Half-eaten piece of Domino's pizza.
I got some
For
structured
that
shit for
structured
you.
man.
What's up, my man? How you doing? When I'm on the road, I look for weed. I weed profile people. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna ask for weed, you're not gonna ask anybody. You're gonna ask somebody you think is a good start. You know, like a white dude with dreads. You probably know somebody at least.
Or a
Otherwise,
black dude with dreads.
false
in the front row.
advertising, or
That nigga smokes weed right there.
right? Yes.
That's the response of a nigga that smokes weed and is not trying to incriminate himself.
Absolute silence. Not gonna answer. Plead the
Here's
fifth.
the guy that smokes weed right here. He's been silent all
What are
night.
you doing, man? It's so weird the way you got your flip flops on the stage. It's a little much. It's all right. You're judging, or what are you doing? Huh? You're on,
Oh, you're on vacation?
it's on vacation.
Look
Where
at
are you
him.
from? Honolulu?
Looks
Where
like
you
he's
from?
late for a Dave Matthews Band concert. What's that?
Where are you visiting from? New York. All right.
Do you know any of the boroughs he mentioned?
Queens.
He mentioned almost all of them.
Yeah, you know, did you bounce around, or why you didn't want to commit to one? What happened there? I was curious about that too, because usually you're like Brooklyn in the house, and it's that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Dude, the
You
Sugar
can't
Hill
be
gang was
like,
from Sugar Hill.
That's where it is.
Mace was from Harlem.
Right.
This guy's from everywhere.
Which one? You gotta pick one, right?
My kingdom's big.
Huh?
My kingdom is big.
Kingdom gets
Just
his
rides
kingdom
the
is
J
big.
line all through New York.
My king
You
was
got a big kingdom.
I just primarily on the 1 and 2 lines, Upper East Side, you know. That's a deep New York joke, and the motherfuckers from New York are laughing right now.
Do you smoke cigarettes? Will you answer that question?
No, I don't.
You don't. Good for you. Don't smoke cigarettes. I know if you do, it's hard to quit. I understand they got everything to help you quit too. Nicotine patch, nicotine gum. You don't see that for other kind of drugs. You never heard anybody, hey, was that a lifesaver? Can I have one? Nah. It's a crystal meth lozenge.
CML.
No, I'm just cutting down slowly. Strawberry. You want one? It's good stuff. I'll clean your patio. What do you need? I'll fucking, these are delicious. I'm just saying, like, I don't like when marijuana gets put with other drugs. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm like defensive about it. I'm protective. I love weed, and it's not like there's marijuana and drugs. That's drugs. Be careful. You're gonna fuck shit up. That's weed. You'll be all right. Take a nap. Have some cereal. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a big deal. There's not a lot of danger over here. You know, like. So when this guy said this thing on Intervention, because I love the show Intervention, I root for the people, New York, you know. But this guy pissed me off because he said, my name's Jeff and I'm addicted to crystal meth and marijuana. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you not mention the marijuana, please? As a matter of fact, it is completely irrelevant to this whole conversation. I'm pretty sure it's the meth making your life unmanageable right now. Let's focus, man. You know what I mean? It's not fair. You're putting it together like that, you know? It's like, it's how I feel. I swear it's the same thing. If I was like, hey, my name is Brian. I'm addicted to heroin and Dunkin' Donuts. And fucking both of them are fucking my life up. You would be like, yeah, you should cut down on those donuts, but
That is an addiction. How do you think Johnny gets slow and fat?
fucking Johnny, huh?
Johnny.
Great fucking
That's your boy.
Laskowski, Bill Laskowski, good friend of the show, he's been buying him drinks for 2 months, thinks he's like an old legend. He has no fucking, like, he's got an autograph in his living
Like
room.
this guy came up with Carson right here.
Yeah, I told him. We used to tour with fucking AC/DC. I told him. We have no fucking
Used to open for Roger Moore.
idea.
You said you used to camp with Bill Hicks?
Yeah, all right. Well, you got a few more comics on the show. This is funny because, like, You know, a lot of times they get headliners come from Stand Up Live, or they get headliners from House of Comedy, different clubs. Tonight they got the host. They got a host in House of Comedy, and they got Nick Giasulo came up here.
Two hosts.
You got two hosts.
And we got the booker from Stand Up Live, actually. He said he's going to never book Nick Giasulo again, based on Twitter.
Nick's not fired, is he? He's
Yeah, he's
right?
fired. No longer. I'm available. I'm right here. I'm available.
No, you had to do a clean set earlier.
Oh,
so
that's true.
He was happy you got
Well,
to say
fuck
bad words.
that. Fuck
Just
that.
fuck that, yeah. You want to hear a story about Casey real
Absolutely.
fast? And then we're
Oh,
out
oh,
of really
Casey
fast.
paid him to hit the light on
Casey
him.
Courier, he runs the whole stand-up live over there. Give him a round of applause.
Yeah, get up for Stacey. Get up for Stacey
I don't know if he
Curry.
runs the whole thing. I think his wife runs half of it, too.
Well, we were in Italy at a Navy base. 4 in the morning, we're doing a military tour. 4 in the morning, he knocks on my door. I answer the door. He is completely naked. I am not making this up. This man showed up at my door completely naked at 4 a.m. in Italy at a Navy base.
It's
I'm like, what the
2018,
fuck
man.
is going on? This was like 4 years ago.
Okay.
And that's not makes it okay.
This is the Obama
Who
year?
cares what year it is? It doesn't matter. It's never all right, right?
Well,
you
back
better have
then we could assume gender back then. Now
Bro.
we can only assume mass shooters gender.
Michael, please stop.
I'm sorry.
You better have a reason for showing up. Like
Yeah.
that. No?
Sure.
Right? There better
Yeah.
be something. So apparently, my man is sleepwalking and went out of his room and sleepwalking, got locked outside of his own hotel room door. Right? But what the fuck? You don't wear underwear to bed or nothing? You just, that's your standard? It's just completely naked? I guess I'm not judging, but that came back to fuck you up right there because you're at my, so he said, I'm sleepwalking and I'm stuck outside and I need some shorts.
It's from New Hampshire, so that checks out.
That's my
actually.
case in
I like to stay. I sleep naked. Who else sleeps naked? In
All right, let's take a round
In
of
August,
applause.
actually.
Everyone, I sleep naked.
Totally?
I sleep naked in case somebody wants to break in and fuck me.
And then you're ready?
I'm ready.
You're just break-in, sex, ready, friendly?
Nigga, I've been drinking rosé since noon. Just sleeping nude. All right, come fuck me in my air-conditioned central air. Central air for the pussy. Central air gets pussies wet in the summer in Phoenix. I like central air.
That'd have been a dope joke if Casey had a pail with us.
Central air and free deliveries on Postmates. Come fuck with your boy.
Come fuck with your boy.
What's your boy?
I like wearing pajamas. I got Thundercats pajamas and some Batman
Shout out to Mum
and a
Rock.
Rocky one. All right. Anyway, so I gave him some shorts and he went to the front desk to ask for the key, to his room. And he go, by the way, you guys got cameras in here? Just curious, because they would be on camera and then it would be kicked off. That was a funny story when we told it on the bus. I didn't know what happened.
Oh,
Like when it
man.
happened and it was like you, then it was like I was trying to share and be like, all right,
Brian,
you got a
this is
couple other
story
more
of the
hosts
night.
coming up, or you got
Yeah,
some
we got
other-
one more host.
All right, cool. Thanks for having
Hey,
me.
Brian Rich is going to be
Go see Dave Bargatze at Stand Up.
Dave Bargatze is going to be. We have a headline here that does not want to go.
Give it up for Brian Ritchie. Give it up for him.
North all weekend.
All right.
Comedy.
Oh, the night is getting so late, and you guys are looking so great. That's a rhyme
Damn.
for the rest of time.
Is that Foxy Brown?
That was early Hove. Early GC I spit out. We do have a news story. We had a news story tucked away, but I wanted to put some people I saw in the audience up. Let's get to our quick news story real quick. We got a quick news story, and we're talking about the local news. So this is all Central to Phoenix. This isn't on the world stage. This is all Central Phoenix shit, or Phoenix, or
Midtown
Phoenix.
really got hit.
Phoenix. It's monsoon season, baby.
Hey!
If you found the time to stop binge watching Game of Thrones for the 4th time this week and made it outside of your home, you would have seen Phoenix getting wetter than a 3-point jumper from Steph Curry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
I thought the black people would catch the basket.
Monsoon season is the foreplay of the Phoenix weather system because you got to create that moisture, baby.
Ravaged the entire valley. It left people all over Mesa without power or teeth. Local news reporters even found some people to comment on the weather. So we found this little news video.
One neighbor, Jessica here. Jessica, you were one of the residents that this happened to.
Look at her smile. She was about to fuck everything up.
I was in there and I was using the bathroom and then
Okay, bitch.
I was just hearing noises. I just woke up and I was like, oh shit. And then, the roof just flew off and I'm like, oh shit.
We're gonna cut away from
real quick.
Mesa, and that's why we don't do news in Mesa.
We have got to get into a bigger market. These fucking broke Circle K employees. One more time for Avenue Maria here. It's Avenues Maria.
Marianne Mesa.
Avenues
Mesa
Maria.
Maria.
Mesa is spiritually the avenue, so. Alright, we have. That's a strong local joke from my Phoenix friends.
It's so far into the streets, it's actually the avenues.
Alright, our next guest coming to the stage is a young lady. And God help us, please be funny. Give it up for Carolyn Gallagher!
Carolyn Gallagher! When the barrel's in your mouth, bring them up.
Hello, everybody. It's World Cup time. I don't give a shit. I could care fucking less. It's a bunch of guys gallivanting about wearing matching outfits. It's like a 90-minute Maroon 5 video, and I want nothing to do with it. I will say all those guys are really good at playing the Nancy Kerrigan game. They're constantly just on the ground like, why? Ah. Which is fun for me because I look very similar to Tanya Harding.
I was going to say.
I do. I'm a little bit nervous. I've been going through a lot of anxiety. I've been with my husband now for 8 years, so naturally we move to the next chapter in our relationship. Butt stuff. And don't assume just because I'm Catholic I'm okay with it, because I'm not. For me, it is a one-way only. In college, I very much considered getting a do not enter tramp stamp, but jocks can't read, so just a flick of the balls kept them right on track. Ladies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Guys are so obsessed with getting to the butthole, their toes, their fingers, anything they can just get in there. They just constantly want to go 3 for 3 for all those fucking sex holes. It's like the goddamn Triple Crown up there. I don't get it. I don't get it.
You gotta just get a pinky up there. I think that she's actually going through a lot right now.
I think you're going through a lot.
She's going through quite a bit. I feel a lot of anxiety.
I know you went to marriage. We got some questions. We actually brought our resident therapist,
Actually,
Dr.
yeah,
Clarity.
let's get to the bottom of
Clarity.
it.
Let's get Dr. Clarity. Dr. Clarity. Put your hands together.
Dr. Clarity is
Dr.
live.
Clarity is here.
I feel like you're going through quite a bit here.
Get up for Dr.
Sensing a lot of
Clarity.
anxiety.
This is just special. We're gonna want to take a sit. Hey guys, this is our resident comedian therapist, Dr. Clarity.
Dr. Clarity.
He gets to the root of unfunny, and I know it's not lost on anyone that we booked one woman on the show and we interrupted her set. But Dr. Clarity, the stage is yours.
Oh, baby, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. How we doing tonight, Chris and Laura? Oh, man. I'm just so excited to be here up in this joint. Carolyn, how are you doing today, baby?
Oh my gosh, just so excited.
You should.
So excited.
You look a little upset, baby. Why does it look like that you're out here looking like the star of Real Housewives of Mesa? Why does it?
Oh, come on, that was disgusting. Come on.
Baby, you got East Mesa written all over you, girl. Girl, you look. Wait one minute. Is that my boys over there in the back? Is that my boys? Oh, I temp over at a school. And these are my two little temps.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know.
Wow.
Everybody. Oh, you boys. You guys visited me at work? What are you kids doing here?
And honestly, we're learning so much. This honestly looks like a classic Scottsdale Xanax case.
Oh,
It feels like that, doesn't it?
It feels more like an Oxycontin Casa Grande case.
A little bit. I'll tell you what, you're cute though. You're cute. You're cuter than a kitten with a leaky lip. Okay.
Oh, for those of you who don't know, these are my two temp boys from the other side of town. They helped me over at the therapeutic.
How you doing?
Oh, why you guys show up here today?
Well, we've been talking so much about, Michael and Anwar.
Anwar?
It's Anwar.
There's an H in there.
War. Hey, War, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing, buddy.
Yeah, War. Good War. Okay.
Oh man, oh baby, what? Girl. How you doing, girl? You said you've been married for 8 years?
Hey.
I've been with him for 8 years, yeah.
Oh, how long y'all been married?
About a year and a half.
Oh, it took 7. The dick took you 7 years. It took 7 years to convince you, baby.
Write that down. Write that down. There were some problems. There were some problems afoot. There were problems afoot.
Baby.
There's a lot of clear signs on the wall. It's like Michael Turner's chin. There's a lot of signs that things are going wrong.
That's a big sign.
Hey guys, I'm right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I saw your forehead and I saw your 5 chins. I did see you. I did see you.
That's a big sandwich. That's a face sandwich right there in between the forehead. Oh, baby.
Oh, you look so red. Why are you so red?
Oh, sweetie, you look red, baby.
Why are you so red? You match that tie now.
Oh,
Freaking out.
Okay.
I'm just so excited to see you, boys.
All right. We miss you too.
we miss you. Don't worry. So, baby, what took you so long with the marriage? What are you feeling?
You know, I think for me, I was just distracted, just like that episode of X-Files has been distracting me since I've been up here.
Yeah.
It's much more entertaining than what's happening here tonight.
Oh, that's so serious. He jests. He jests. It's because he's insecure about his own show.
Oh, baby.
Paul, what are you doing? Paul, what are you doing?
I'm just enjoying this rosé, boys.
Okay.
Oh, girl. Man. I'm just so flustered up here, boys. What are you feeling?
We're learning a lot.
We all learning a lot up here, girls. So let me. Where'd you work for, baby? What's your job at, honey?
Actually, it's a very, very interesting story. I manage a Chili's restaurant.
Girl, you look like
Don't get on our
TGI
side.
Fridays girl on my best day. You look like a TGI.
You know what's funny? Most Carrie Lynn's I know were conceived in the parking lot of the Chili's.
That's very
in between a
accurate.
Chili's and a Gallagher's. Yeah.
Oh, Gallagher, that's her last name. The funniest part about her is her last name. The comic ain't too good either.
Okay. Less watermelon.
A lot less watermelon. Still a lot more splash zone, you know what I mean?
Hey now, easy, settle down, okay?
Don't you make me?
You're a doctor, kinda.
Oh, baby. All right. So, what are you feeling up here? How are you feeling after all this, huh?
I feel a lot better if you guys got me a script for some Oxy.
We don't need to get you that script for Oxycontin, baby. You got that on your own.
The second we get the light, we'll get to the Oxy, okay? The second we see the light, the second we feel like John Moss looking at the light, that's when we'll get to the Oxy, okay?
Oh, Johnny Mouse. Love that man.
I'm going to crush some Oxy up after this and snort it if you want. Carolyn, you want to meet me?
Okay.
In the alley back there, yeah. We can use these.
Hey, let's do that.
No, it's not a group thing. Just with white women.
Okay, sure.
I just do it with white
Was it a chin thing or was it a chin thing?
And you know that the Iowan dad on our left here definitely has perks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he does.
Oh,
Perks.
I would say he looks like a narc. So, Big Mike, maybe change plans. We'll regroup where we go.
Oh, he does not look like the narc. This dude is selling the hardest shit this side of the Mississippi.
No way, man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
FBI.
Dude, do not eat the hot dogs
I
at
know
this
that
man's
because I'm
barbecue.
watching the X-Files and he looks like a dude on that show.
He looks like the undercover cop that touched Stormy Daniels' titties.
Is that a true story?
Oh, that's fine, yeah. We don't have room to cover it.
You look like Uncle Joey. Cut it out, okay?
All right.
He does.
All right,
He does.
baby. All right,
If you
baby.
get close enough.
Listen, here's what we're gonna do. As everyone knows here, laughter's the best medicine. So what we're gonna do for you is we're gonna give you the opportunity to tell one, stretch it, jump. You think you can do that for me, girl?
It'll be the first of the night.
It'll be the
Yeah,
first.
it'll be the first one tonight.
We've killed all the energy.
We've been here for an hour, and there's 0 jokes have been told.
More rosé. More rosé.
Yeah, a lot more rose.
I've just been eating hot and ready Caesar's pizza and drinking tap rosé I know the difference between the bottle and the tap. I've been to the Poconos. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, girl. Is that?
Here's the mic.
Yeah, we got you, baby. This ain't
Give it up for Dr. Clarity's Live Therapy and his two henchmen. What are your names, boys?
That's Dale. Dale and Chip.
Dale and Chip. I somehow hate you both more than I already did.
Give it up for Chip and
Dale and Chip.
You got this, girl. I believe in you so
Dale and
much.
Chip.
My family, I've got some family that lives in the South, and so every summer they go cow tipping, which I'm sure you guys know what cow tipping is. You go really late at night to a Planned Parenthood and you set it on fire. Let's make the South blue again, guys. I'm not from Mesa.
Give it up for Carolyn.
Give it up for Chandler, Carrie Lynn, and Dr. Clarity, too.
Dr. Clarity, everybody.
Thank you so much for a particularly odd evening and a tipping humor. You guys have been just spectacular. I've drinking an entire keg of rosé. I've had pizza with no garlic sauce because Papa John has ruined that. And I do have one more small piece to show you guys at the end of every show like we normally do. And we are at the end of our show, thankfully. Please give it up for Johnny Moss, Carrie Lynn Gallagher, Brian Ritchie, Mitchie Asulo, Pepper Lamb, and I don't know who else came up here.
And Nick Giussolo. Oh, he was Nick Giussolo.
All right, we got one more little thing to help your week suck just a little bit less. If you guys are around this weekend, I'll be hosting the trivia here on Sunday night with Compton here. I will be yelling a lot less, and I'll be playing more dope-ass hip-hop because don't give a fuck about trivia's indie vibe. One more thing to help your week suck just a little bit less. Guys, thanks for coming out. Make sure you tip your bartenders really well, and we'll be back next week. It is our last, please, internet fucking work. There we go.
Come here, Joe.
Hold on. Can everybody see that? Can everybody see that video? Get the lights for me, Jory. Yeah.
Shout out to Jory. Tip your goddamn weight.
Tip your. Let's get the stage. All right, this is our final video of the night. Here we go.
Get back here. It's time to go to bed.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That little nigga gone. He gone.
He gone.
That nigga. He gone.
Run that back one more time. Come here now. Bedtime.
Judah, get back here.
Judah.
It's time to go to bed.
He gone.
Judah.
And goodbye. Guys, thank you for coming out. We'll be back next week with just as lackluster shows we had tonight.
Let's do it, baby.
Have a good night.
Be gracious.